disassembled Silverado, and we're not even done with it yet. It's freaking cold. It's just uncomfortable, really. Once again, it's supposed to warm up this weekend, which would be absolutely wonderful. What we're gonna do is run over to Harbor Freight. I need to get a spot weld drill bit so I can drill all of these out. I also need the spot weld drill bit to get the cab corner off. But today we will be taking our fender off and hopefully cutting both sides of our rockers out and our cab corners so we can get everything put back together. I do need to run over and get more welding gas as well. We are, here if I open it up, wish I don't even need to open it up to show you that so we've got pressure. We don't have much welding gas left. Definitely gonna need another tank of gas, so we're gonna take care of that today. Run to Harbor Freight and get our tools. I'm also gonna find some welding clamps. But with it becoming like 50 degrees or so this weekend, this may or may not be one of the last times for a cold start on the old girl. It's like brutally cold. She's not gonna be happy. With that warming up, 22 and 24. 22, nope, 24. Also, not it. This will do the trick. There we go. All right, so we got our regulator out. I don't know how much gas is left in here. There's a decent amount actually, shoot. Interesting. It sounds like there's a decent amount of gas left. Really. Good old Harbor Freight tools. Now, the exact reason why I bought the Chevy was to drive in conditions like this. I have found out that after winter on completely concrete roads, it's 100% potholes and it is not fun to drive on. So yeah, I want to get the Chevy done like ASAP, and I know when I get it done, it's gonna be springtime. There's not gonna be any snow, salt, or nothing on the ground, and I know that's exactly how it's gonna work. That's exactly how it's gonna work. 100%. I already know. I'm gonna run inside real quick, pick up a couple things. I need the spot weld drill bit, and I think I'm gonna see if I can find some cheap welding clamps, just kind of to show you that you don't need the most expensive things to get jobs done. So I'm gonna do that and go from there. Oops, as you can see, we went a little overboard. The whole floorboard is full of stuff. I'll show you what I got when we get home, but I got a lot of just stuff looking at the aisle and be like, yep, probably could use that, and I need that. The deals and stuff, you just can't pass them up. So I always walk in there and end up walking out with a whole bunch more stuff than I need, but I will definitely use it at some point. Okay guys, is this like how it goes all the time? All right guys. I had to make a pit stop over there at Chipotle, but is this just me, or like you get Chipotle to go ever and you get like chips, but like you never make it home in time to like enjoy the chips there? Is that just me, or? All right, so my little air gas and Harbor Freight haul has come to an end. Before we get to digging on taking this fender off and possibly start drilling out our spot welds, I'll show you what I got. I know a lot of people complained when I use body filler and I use cardboard. So I have a mixing board for body filler now. Just get literally, these were on sale, panel tools, because I'm tired of literally in the video you just saw yesterday. The video you just saw me taking off the grill. I'm like sitting there fighting with those plastic plugs. So I've got a fresh set of panel tools because my other one broke and I lost one. So fresh set of panel tools. In here I got more gloves while I was there because I know I'm gonna run out. Set of, I forgot I got these, but I got a set of hook and picks because you always need something like this to get plugs and stuff undone. So again, my other one's broke, so gonna roll with those. Well, two packs of, I would have been mad if that started spraying, but I got two packs of welding clamps, so I've got 2 flat and 2 the ones with the teeth here. 2 double-ended spot weld cutters. While I was there, I picked up a ridiculous amount of body and like body filler spreaders. Various sizes here, 3-pack. Then I got 20 small ones. This package right here of like 20 small ones was legitimately maybe $7 for 20 spreaders, so I could pass that up. And then these body spreaders were cheap as well, probably about $3. What else did I get? Metal spreaders, I got those. Again, everything here was cheap, and that was about it. Everything you see here was about $114 after tax. Most expensive things were the welding clamps. I believe they were 14 bucks each, so that took up a majority of the bill. And we picked up a new cylinder of welding gas here. This one is 80/20, not 75/25 like I had last time. First time I went to Air Gas to pick up the gas, they were like, we got 1 tank of 75/25. I mean, that's what the welder says. We got 1 tank of 75/25. We don't really stock it because 80/20 is more like a wide range, highly used gas, so they really only stock that. They said it's the same stuff. I've heard it too. It's 80/20 and 75/25, kind of the same welding gas. So we got a new cylinder of that, and yeah, I'm honestly just gonna jump right into this. So I guess a little story time here. A long time ago, which I didn't film, for those of you who remember when I had the Volkswagen Jetta, I honestly missed that thing. I love that Jetta. I had so many people back into me in that car. You saw me push out a dent in my bumper. Someone backed into my front fender. That's actually the only time and the first time I've ever taken off body panels. I've never really done any of this. So when I had that Jetta, I didn't film it. I should have, even though it wasn't that interesting at the time. I ordered a brand new fender, which knowing what I did now, I totally would not have ordered a new fender. But I ordered it, got it painted at the body shop across the street from where I worked, and then I went and took everything apart and put it on. But that was like my first time actually doing anything, which was with that Jetta, because somebody backed into and smashed this, somebody backed into my rear bumper and hit that. I did pop out the dent on YouTube, but not swap the fender. So that was just kind of like the first time I really did it. And for me, you know, going to a body shop and getting it all done, the labor is expensive. They would have charged you money to put that fender on, paint it, and do all that. So I ordered everything separately, and kind of saved myself a little money that way. It's kind of a weird story, but constant telling you guys of how to save money and just kind of doing things yourself. So. Not happy. Alright, looks like we have 2 more here. This thing should be like, where is it stuck on? 2. There's 2 up here that I don't think I can get to. Gonna have to use a ratchet on those. Here, this is probably gonna be stuck. It's alright. Surprisingly came out. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. We just got these 2 up here, I think. And we should be good. Well, as you can see, the fender is right there. Sorry I did not capture that. I got a little frustrated and didn't realize all what's involved with taking a fender off of a Silverado. First of all, we're missing something else. The hood is gone. The top hood. Our hood is off the truck, which I needed to take off anyway to get the underside done and the top done as well. But the thing is, on these Silverados, everything seems to... Why is this so loose on this side? Some of the comments below, let me know if this hinge is supposed to be loose. I don't know. It seems a little fishy, but everything is attached to this fender. So this side, I'm assuming the battery mount is attached. Fuse box is probably attached. This stuff's attached. I'm gonna have to look at that, try to get that off. However, on this side, our air box was attached. Coolant reservoir was attached. This was attached behind the door like you guys saw. And the hood latch, this one's a little loose too, but this hood latch was also attached to the fender. So I had to remove everything and the hood and a bunch of other stuff, just to get the fender off, but kind of completely disassembled, which is super sweet. This will make doing our shocks and stuff super simple because you got access for days in here. So any of you guys experienced painters out there, let me know how I should go about this. Should I paint the fender and the hood off the vehicle, put it back together and have that done? Or should I do it all, like just paint the insides of everything and the lips where everything's lay over each other, then put it back together and paint it like that? Putting the hood on and then like shooting the fenders with the door, I'd have to mask some stuff off. I don't know. Just kind of confused right now. I kind of want to shoot. It would be so much easier if I shot everything separate because that would be the simplest to do the outside, but the inside of the doors, I'll probably do those off the truck and then put the doors on and then like close the door and shoot it that way. Please let me know on that. Okay, as for the other side, it's going to be kind of similar as this, my little 8mm wrench I got stuck on this battery terminal. If I get it off. Thank you. The fender's attached to everything. So, oh wow, that was actually quite simple for that to come off. We're going to disconnect the battery here. One, it's also junk, so I should probably get a new one, even though I don't want to. But, yeah, this whole fender is definitely attached to, there's a battery tray. I'm hoping nothing by the fuse panel. That would suck. After we get these small bolts and stuff down here, I guess detached, it's pretty much your basic, you know, couple sets of 13s up here. Zip these. I think we may be okay on the fuse box. I don't know here, really. Okay, so really I wasn't kidding one bit when I said stuff was everything was attached to the fender. So the fuse box, not only was it connected to the fender, it's bolted in from underneath all of the fuses and stuff. So pretty much unbolted that. There's a bracket here holding on something, but those bolts were taken off from underneath. And after that, I believe our fender it's free. Okay, y'all, we just literally fender off a couple extra bolts that I didn't realize these three had to come as well. And our fender's off. So this truck is pretty much bare bones. There's just stuff everywhere. Running out of space. Fenders, hood, door, tailgate, cab, everything just everywhere. Everything's everywhere. I guess I could take some of this stuff, put it outside. I probably will. However, what I'm looking at on this is just like, honestly, this fender is pretty rusted down here. Same thing on the other side. But my thing is, the wheels and tires I need, or I'm getting, I'm gonna have to cut this. Why would I sit there and waste money, like $200 some on like a fender? Why would I waste that? I don't want to waste that if I don't have to. Alright, so now that the truck is in this state, what we are going to do now is start disassembling this thing even more. What we're going to do is we're going to cut this panel off. Our cab corner should come off, and then it'll give us access to where we can mark the line for our rocker panel. We should be able to get stuff kind of mounted up and ready to go. Okay, so on this side, you can see we have separated and we have movement. So this side of the cab corner pretty much should pop right off. What we're gonna do is, honestly, we should be able to, oh, I don't want to say break it off, but done. Okay, that took me 5 minutes and 41 seconds exactly to drill all 24 spot welds. So the panel should be decently separated. I say decently because there's probably a few that are hanging on by a thread or so in here. So I do say that. However, it is time to take our cutoff wheel and cut this out so we can separate this from the cab. It's off. Our rusty, crappy rocker is off. You see in the back end here, they like attach with some like foam sticky stuff. I'm gonna see here what's involved in doing these inner rockers, because I think they are spot welds here too. They're like 4, and then whatever up here. Problem with that is on the back side, everything is rusted. I mean, everything. I need to focus on something, but there's nothing in there left to weld anything to. It's just rusted through here. It's just gone, because I don't want to cut them off and then have nothing to weld back on. I'm going to do some investigating, see what I can do with that. Okay guys, so what I kind of decided, I apologize for the lighting here and this mask in my face. That was supposed to go up, not off. I'm going to weld this to the existing metal. I cut out all the rusty stuff. So what I did was I cut everything out that in fact was rusty. It fits up, mounts up pretty darn good. Alright guys, there you have it. Rocker panel, cab corner, inner and outer, all cut off and removed. This truck looks so sad, all like ripped up and torn apart, but she's gonna look good when we're done. If all goes as planned, we will be ready for primer in the next video. We hope. We hope. That's kind of the goal. I want to get primer on it. I want to get everything put back together. That way by Thursday and Sunday's video next week, this truck should hopefully be in paint. If you guys are enjoying this build series, you're enjoying learning, you see like the whole process of doing something like this, shoot this video a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get on there, click subscribe. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. See you guys in the next one.